Brandon Clark open for three. He'll fire. Get the first to our right. Denzel Johnson. This one's in the corner for Brandon Clark. A three-pointer, and he's fouled. Jared Brownridge at 25 feet. Brandon Clark around a screen. Knocks down a triple. Denzel to Nate Cratch. Up off the glass and scores it. Well off the mark. And a collision as Evan Wardlow to the basket, and he lays it in, but Tollefson and Cratch ran into each other. Denzel Johnson steps through, keeps the dribble, out to Brandon Clark. He'll fire an NBA three. Got it! Clark, pump fake, back out to Denzel. A three, got it, rattles it home with 9 on the timers. Now down to 6, now down to 5. Hubbard dribbling backward. Denzel Johnson an NBA three. Got it with 1 on the timer! Trouble.
Well said by Kyle.
But Pinkins is Brownridge to the basket, up with the left hand, and he scores it. Flipped out to Hubbard, top side Johnson. Jared Brownridge a three from the left side. That one's good, over Watson.
So now it's the USF Dons that are in disarray on offense.
And a feed from Brandon Clark to Hubbard. The floor picked up by Hubbard in the corner. That's a three-pointer for Denzel Johnson, and it's good. Pass intercepted by Jarvis Pugh. Brandon Clark, front court to Jarvis for a one-hand. Pass intercepted by Jarvis Pugh. Brandon Clark, front court to Jarvis for a one-hand. Pass intercepted by Jarvis Pugh. Brandon Clark, front court to Jarvis for a one-hand. With it, found Brandon Clark into the corner. Kai Healy for three. That one's good.
Yeah, I thought we competed from the beginning and set the tone that we were going to be just as physical as they are, and that's important in these league games. Now in the middle third of the conference schedule, you know, and this game is always like that, no matter what the records are and what the circumstances are.
Oh, this is huge. All week we were all talking about this game. This is a huge game for us. As you said, this is a lot of history in this game. We talked about that also. So coming in, we knew we had to get this one, coming off a conference loss in our last game. So this was a big one for us, and we're glad we got it.
I just got tired of hearing how much I need to pick it up, and I know that I needed to. I've been struggling with a finger injury, but today I played without the tape on my hands, and I think it was just more of a mindset when I was looking down and seeing the tape on my fingers. But I think the coaches did a good job of pushing me in practice this week to be ready to come out strong this game.
The guys that are career shooters that have spent a lot of time, and I give it credit to Brandon, he spends a lot of time at it. It's unique that he'd be struggling shooting the ball because that's one thing he does well and has been doing well. And it's a credit to our staff for sticking with him and encourage him to put the time in that he needs, that it's going to come through, and thankfully it came through today in a big way.
I think that was big for Kai coming in. You know, he's not really fresh. He hadn't been in the game at the time. So he comes in, hits a big three. That was huge for us. And my threes, it's all rhythm for me. As long as I come in early before the game, get my shots up, I feel comfortable taking a shot at any time.
We need to carry over this momentum and keep playing for each other, because everybody is stepping up right now, and finish out conference strong.
It was big because we're both fighting for that middle ground right now as we head into the next 6 games. So defending home turf is going to be important in this conference to get anything out of it and any momentum you need towards the next game, of course, and of course as we move forward towards March.
Father Ing, is there anything you'd like to say to the students as we come back to campus?
I want to see the Broncos turn out and support you guys on the court. So go Broncos.
All right, you heard it from Father Ing. Welcome to this week's edition of the Bronco Weekly Sports Wrap.
Steven Edwards down the lane, coast-to-coast layup. Clark calling for it, wide open, fires, and nets. That one, Brownridge wants to penetrate to the basket. Nice!
On the hardwood floor, Leavey.
Matt Hubbard, another three from straight on. That one's good.